Hello and welcome to Watchmen Wednesday, and for the first episode we're going to be opening Ozymandias from the Club Black Freighter set. Look at that. I love that. I love how with each one you'll notice they've got this really cool artwork, and on the back of each package, if you put these all together, it actually will spell Watchmen, which hopefully, if I remember, I'll do in the final episode of Watchmen Wednesday. I like the fact that these come in a clamshell, like an old VHS style clamshell from like the 1980s. It really, I mean, because the whole thing takes place in the 80s, right? So it would make sense that they would make the packaging look like that. Getting a close-up look of Ozymandias and his packaging, you can see that the figures are securely placed in there, you know, and I gotta tell you, I was just a little bit worried of what these figures were going to show up like with Club Black Freighter, because Mattel has a habit of just sloppy paint apps and just crapping the bed completely when it comes to certain characters. And so far, I mean, I've had a peek at all these. They all look really, really good. All right, now that we got Mr. Ozymandias out of the package, let's take a look at some of the accessories he comes with. He comes with this Watchmen figure stand. I don't usually keep my figure stands, but this is actually kind of neat, and I'll probably display all my Watchmen figures on their stands. He also comes with this neat little collector card. These, I love the art style of these. It's really simple but effective. And if we turn it around, there's a whole thing that's been written about him. Tactical, brilliant, dangerous, the prodigal Adrian Veidt has born into a great wealth, but his intelligence and ambition were ever greater than anyone could imagine. After his parents' tragic death, Batman, young Adrian gave away his inheritance. Oh, that's not like Batman. And initiated his self-imposed path to greatness. His plan was realized, becoming a successful entrepreneur and his own version of a godlike ruler, the mighty Ozymandias. Now, Ozymandias also comes with this extra head you can see right here, and I think the lines on this head are actually a lot cleaner. The paint apps are a lot better than what you'll see the masked one that actually came on the figure in the package. Now, having looked over all the figures just a little bit, I haven't actually opened them all yet. This is the first one I've opened, but having looked them all over, I can tell you that so far, this is the only one that I've noticed where the paint apps have gotten sloppy. I mean, there's even a piece of plastic hanging off of his chin. So as much as I like this head better, I'm going to have to do some work on it to make it more display ready. However, overall, this figure looks really great. The gold color looks perfect. The detailing looks amazing. This looks exactly like Ozymandias looked in the comic book. And I can't say that I think that they did anything wrong with the design of this figure. Even the head looking really small on that giant shoulders, that's what it looks like in the comic. At first you'd look at it and go, the head looks a bit small, but it actually doesn't look small. That's in scale for the comic book. Now I just want to take a quick second to pull off Ozymandias' head that he came with and pop the new one on to show you exactly what it looks like with that head on this body. And, you know, it looks good. Now, I do just want to take the time to point out that because these figures were sculpted by the Four Horsemen, they're actually all in DC Universe Classic scale. As you can see, he stands next to Batman just fine, and I'm actually probably going to display them together alongside my DC Universe Classics. Honestly, if you're a Watchmen fan at all, you're probably going to want to try and get your hands on this entire set, and you're not going to want to miss this figure as well, because it's definitely worth the buy. Although they tend to run up quite a high price on eBay, I managed to find the entire set for 150 bucks. Woo! That's amazing! Anyhow, that's all the time I had today to make this video, so thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I really appreciate that. If you've got these figures and you want to tell me about it in the comments below, don't be afraid to leave a comment, because I like to hear from you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so that I know that you liked it. And also, if you think you'd like to see more of this kind of content, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button, because it don't bite. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.